Hey guys, what's up? Tavius here from Strong and Nerdy, and I wanted to give you an update on where the hell I've been the last 7 or so months. Basically, with the rotator cuff, I ended up not needing surgery. MRI was clean. I just got like a cortisone shot in the shoulder, and after a few weeks of just letting it kind of heal up, I was able to start lifting again. Unfortunately, after all that time, I didn't want to. I had no desire, had no motivation. Just kind of fell into like old habits, started eating crappy again. Within a few months, I was up to like my old weight where I started like from training last year. So I'm up to like 320 this morning, I think like 323. And over time, you just kind of like lose motivation. You don't really care as much. You kind of fall out of your good habits. Old habits kind of catch up to you. Well, fast forward to May, from January to May, after taking my time and being slow to like go back to the gym, started going back, and maybe like 1 or 2 weeks in, I started getting some pain in my lower right side, like lower abdomen. So I thought, maybe it's the shitty diet, all the bad food I've been eating for a while. So cleaned up the diet for a week, felt a lot better, and that pain just didn't really go away. Another week goes by and it's still there, so I decided like I need to go to the doctor. Let's see, I saw the doctor on Tuesday, got an ultrasound on Thursday. Friday, I get a call from my doctor's office, and they're like, "You need to go to the emergency room right now. You have appendicitis." And this is middle of June, late June, so I go to the ER that Friday. I get my appendix out, and I guess like I don't know how it didn't rupture, get really worse or anything. Like I felt fine. I felt totally healthy. But I guess it was already like dead inside of me and kind of like going gangrene. I'm really fortunate. It didn't rupture in all that time. I was cautious, stopped going to the gym, just kind of hung out, and I'm really glad I did because if your appendix ruptures, you're kind of screwed, and you have to go to the doctor like right away, and they have to hook you up, and it's just a whole mess. So luckily, I was able to take a week off work. Still, doctor said still like 2 weeks, don't lift, don't do anything strenuous, because I guess when you get your appendix out, but I guess you're more susceptible to a hernia in that time. So took it easy. Luckily, got to travel. Went up to Seattle for like a week for my birthday, and got to visit some friends and really just explore the city and just travel, and that really kind of helped me reset like my focus. And I was kind of down. I grew up in Washington, and I really missed it, kind of getting homesick. But after visiting, it kind of puts things in perspective, and you realize like just kind of how great you have it. Or if it's really bad, then move. Change your situation. I was kind of fortunate to realize like things aren't so bad, like when you kind of get down and depressed, and everyone's been there, you're like, oh, maybe I should move your job, whatever it is. If you're unsure, go, get out of your comfort zone, get out of like the routine, and go do something new, because sometimes you just need to reset your perspective. After getting back from Seattle and resetting my perspective on things, the biggest question I had is, do I still want to do YouTube content? Do I still have passion, and do I care about this, and does it make sense, and is it fun? Am I still having fun? And sometimes the answer is yes, and sometimes the answer is no. But I think the hardest part, just like getting back into the gym or anything really, is just getting started. After that first week or two, that like this video, I've already done, stopped and paused and done like a few takes because I want to get my thoughts out. The question is, do I still want to make content about lifting and getting healthy and gaming stuff? And the answer is yes. So in the last 2 weeks, I started going to the gym again, cleaning up the diet, worked up to like a 405 single last week. Just kind of feel where I'm at as I work on the smaller stuff, really focusing on like rotator cuff and accessory work. So as far as lifting stuff goes, I will probably have like a video once a week. I don't plan on doing powerlifting meet anytime soon. I more want to focus on just losing the weight like slowly and steadily, and not trying to do anything dynamic or go to extremes or do anything, but just be gradual and kind of take my time. Maybe do a powerlifting meet next year, but for now it's more about just getting healthy and just feeling better, right? After the rotator cuff, the appendix, and just putting the weight back on. It's, you know, I'm not trying to do anything crazy, because if you lose the weight fast, guess what? It comes back fast, and that's a lesson I've had to learn 2 or 3 times now, and it's just kind of getting annoying. So slow and steady with lifting. I want to do more like meal prep videos and educate people about nutrition. I have a cousin who has started going to the gym with me, and she's never lifted before ever, and it's really cool to see her understand like nutrition and how hydration is important and how awesome lifting is. And she's more on the shy side, and just to kind of see her get more confidence even after like a week, just the difference in her personality of like being more confident in herself, to see her working towards her goal. So that's really cool. And as far as the gaming stuff goes, before I stopped doing videos, like I was more focused on the lifting, and the gaming stuff I wasn't really too confident in, just because there's so many people doing gaming videos and live streaming and commentary. And like I said before, I like, just fuck that. Like if I really want to do videos about games I like or new games I'm discovering, then I'm going to do it. It may not be like the hottest, newest stuff. I am more into retro games these days. There's cool stuff coming out on PC and like indie titles, but I already have all these Super Nintendo and Nintendo and Genesis and all these games that I could talk about forever, for years, and never run out of content. So that's mainly what I'm going to be focusing on, is like retro games, and maybe discovering like older games that people might not know about or weren't as popular. And I know this video is going long, so I apologize, but what it comes down to is when you get discouraged to not go to the gym or go get a triple cheeseburger at like midnight instead of just going to bed and drinking some water, you know, it's easy to do those things. It's really easy to say, I don't want to go to the gym tonight. I'm going to order a pizza and I'm just going to watch Netflix. And guess what? You're not going to feel better in the morning about yourself. Actually, if anything, it's going to be worse. You wasted money. You're paying for yourself to essentially slowly die by eating garbage food and not taking care of yourself. And if that's happened to you, like it's happened to me so many times, where I think in 2011, I was like 330 out of college, lost a lot of weight, gained it all back, lost a lot of weight, gained it back. And like over the last 5 years, it's been just up and down for me, but I'm not going to let myself get discouraged. I'm doing something about it. It's a choice. Every day is a choice. Every meal is a choice. Every time you do anything, it's a choice. And when when you're tempted to go get fast food, you know, say no, fuck that. Save your money, cook at home, be healthy, feel better. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, don't give up. Don't ever give up. If you've done what I've done and lost weight or gained weight or failed at whatever you're doing and fallen back into old habits, you can still get out of that. It's never too late to fully get out of that. So the plan is to get healthy, lose weight, keep the weight off, and lose more weight. It's going to take some time, but I'm hoping that you guys will hang out and join me for this journey. I don't know what you want to call it, my life, of getting healthy and playing games and going to retro gaming conventions and food prep and protein shake ideas and whatever the hell else I want to do. Alright guys, so I need to close out this video because I can keep on going. If what I said resonates with you, please subscribe, leave a comment. If you need encouragement or whatever it is, just leave a comment and I will be more than happy to try and help out if I can. So, I'm Tiberius. This is Strong and Nerdy. Get strong and stay nerdy. What do I want to say, YouTube? I'm trying to figure my life out.